Ladies and gentlemen, for the next contest of the evening, would you please welcome to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, here's Tyler Thomas.
Well, here we are, Joe, back again, on with some quality 80s tunes.
Yeah, a bit of Duran. The evening's just got a little bit better, sound-wise.
Okay, Tyler Thomas is a late replacement, so again, we don't know too much about him. I have seen Tyler fight a couple of times, but to be honest, nothing that memorable stands out about it. Let's hope tonight's different and he impresses us with what he's about to bring to the cage.
Yeah, Tyler, of course, a late replacement here in this fight, so we'll see what he can do.
And looks like he's got his girlfriend in his corner. Okay, yeah, so from what I remember, Tyler Thomas is quite a dangerous man. I believe he fought for the Budo amateur title at flyweight, I think.
Red corner man coming out now, this is Tom Enstone. He has got a pretty good amateur record, 5-1. His only loss coming so far from Chris Buxey, who fights, I believe, from out of Gods of War in Reading. So another win for Reading over Swindon there. A couple of decisions have gone his way so far. 3 wins by submission. Tom looks pretty pumped for this fight. Tyler looks a lot more relaxed.
Once again, I'm fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black shorts with blue trim. From Rhondda Valley in Wales, it's Tyler Thomas. Here his opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing the blue shorts with white trim. From Scorpion at SBT in Swindon, he's Tom Enstone. An amateur MMA contest, 3 rounds of 3 minutes apiece, sponsored by Anytime Fitness in Swindon. Over to Nathan.
Okay, so here we have local boy Thomas Enstone is up against late replacement Tyler Thomas. I have just had a look. Tyler actually, his record's not that impressive. Only 2 wins and 10 losses. However, his 2 wins have been recent and his previous losses have come against the likes of Jack Shaw. Hashtag Jack Shaw's on fire.
Tyler shoots in for a takedown, but comes a cropper. He ends up on the bottom with Tom Enstone in his guard. He switched to half guard.
And he's now searching down there for a Kimura, but I think it's more of a Hail Mary rather than actually looking for the submission. I certainly think Tom's looking relaxed and he's not bothered about that whatsoever. What he's going to do now is he's looking to move these, the way he's looking, trying to move those legs. I think he's trying to look for a way to get his leg free, pass over into full mount, and then let's start seeing raining down some punches. But as we can see, the Kimura's not bothering him at all. He's got his own arm through, putting it on his own, holding onto his own side.
couple of hammer fists there from Tom Enstone onto the body of Tyler Thomas. He does look very relaxed. He's got an opportunity to pass the guard now. Tyler's not keeping his legs that close and the gap's there, but he has got his right heel over the calf of Enstone.
But he has, even though that Kimura's not on tight, it is certainly something to be worried about.
He's freed himself now.
Now he's flattened it out. He's squeezing on. He's got the head and arm choke there. What he needs to do now is pass through. If he can pass his leg through and pop out onto the right-hand side, he can secure that head and arm choke.
Be able to put a lot more pressure on there.
Young Tyler is doing a good job of holding that half guard. He isn't looking awfully comfortable though in that position. You can see that Tom is pressuring the shoulder under the throat of Tyler. Now he's through. Okay, so he's got a choice here.
He's lost.
He's in side control, but he's on the wrong side for the choke. If he wants this choke to be effective, he's got to hop over the other side. So right now, all he's doing is just holding on and making things difficult for young Tyler. He's not going to finish from that position. What he needs to do is maybe, there we go, he's lining him up, softening him up with a couple of strikes. He needs to re-evaluate this position.
He could hop over now if he wanted to, but no. Tyler's put his leg in place.
So he's now propped up into a proper side control. He's throwing those knees into the midriff, trying to soften up young Tyler. And I think if he works for knee on belly here, then he can maybe look to pass across. Tyler's brought his left leg up, crossed his legs, and then trying to prevent Tom from passing into the full mount from side control.
Tom did flatten him out a little bit there and had an opportunity to pass, but he's still inside control, putting good pressure on.
Well, yeah, we've got a clear win of the round for Tom Enstone. He's taken his opponent down, he's maintained top position, maintained the dominant position, and now that round's over. A solid 10-9 in the bank for Tom Enstone.
He totally dominated that round.
Finals, 10 seconds.
Boy George.
Second count.
Boy George.
Okay, as we go into round two here, let's see if it's more of the same and Tom Enstone dominating, or let's see if young Tyler Thomas can pull something back and really show what his worth is. And Tyler is also sporting a high quality wolf tattoo.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan of the wolf tattoo. Enstone shoots in again.
He's got his arms linked. Now he's swatched to the single leg.
Yeah,
he's now looking.
He's got a gable grip underneath the left leg of Thomas.
He's gone for a high crotch.
He's trying for.
Switching to a high crotch, and he's secured the takedown.
He's landed it. He's secured the takedown. He's landed inside control, and he's moved his.
He's moving to north-south now. Young Tyler there was trying to regain his guard. Tom swam his arm in, secured the position, and now he's in a sort of side control stroke north-south, and I think he might be looking for an anaconda choke.
Enstone's managed to wrap up Thomas's right arm as he looks to pass maybe over the head.
Yeah, see, look, there he goes with the anaconda choke. He's got it. He's got his bicep gripped,
and that's.
I tell you what, he now needs to roll over and try and secure that choke. He's let go of it. It mustn't have been secure. Mustn't have the right angle.
Can't see very clearly from here, but it looks like he maybe switched to guillotine on the other side.
Maybe.
No,
Tyler pressed him up against the cage. They're back up to their feet, and now Tyler looking for the single leg. Oh, he's managed to secure the takedown and pass through to side control. So we're in the same position now with only reversed. Tom's trying to stand up. Tyler's looking for the neck, looking for the double leg. Again, twitches to single.
It's a great sprawling takedown by Enstone.
Yeah.
He's managed to take the back. He looks like he's about to take the back. He's certainly positioning himself for it. He hasn't got any hooks in. But he's going for a few hammer fists to the side of the head of Thomas.
Absolutely, looking to throw bombs there. Looking to bring this to a conclusion with strikes rather than a submission. Oh, his gloves come off. The referee's going to stop that now. That's a very unusual thing. I've never actually seen that myself. In all of the many, many years of watching MMA, I've actually never seen a glove come off like that in the middle of a competition, Joe.
It's a new one on me.
Our referee, Nathan Webb, looking to secure the glove back on. To be honest, they don't look like the best gloves I've ever seen.
Tyler Thomas does look great for the break, though. He's taking a few deep breaths. Oh, he looks okay.
I think the gloves that young Tom's wearing there don't have an adequate amount of Velcro strapping that's going around the wrist. And our referee, Nathan Webb, has just unloaded with a huge amount of tape onto there. So the fight continues now with Tom back in that side position.
You can see fists going in, but from our vantage point, you can't see what's happening. It's spinning around a little bit.
Once again, he's secured both his arms around the neck.
It looks like Enstone's going to look to pass here, well, to take full mount.
What he needs to do, he needs to pass the arm around the other side of his head, and then he needs to hop over, and that'll secure the... Oh, he thought he was looking for it there. There we go, 10 seconds to the end of the round. There's a couple of strikes going in there from Tom, and I think he's just going to ride out this position to the end of the round. Again, another solid 10-9 from Tom Enstone, Joe.
Definitely another 10-9 round. Enstone's dominated that round again, same as the first round.
So yeah, his corner just having a look at his glove there. They're not cheap gloves, they are Venom gloves. So I don't understand what actually happened. Looking at the other one, it certainly looks like it's secure enough. But his corner's just going in there to make sure all's working well. The problem is, Joe, sometimes the fighters like to use the gloves that they've been using in the gym because they're used to it, but that also leads on to wear and tear. So sometimes they can't be the greatest gloves when they're actually in the cage. However, refereeing legend Mark Woodard now stepping into the cage to secure young Tyler's gloves. So they're not taking any chances on the gloves going into round 3.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out.
As it goes, we have Tom Enstone 2 rounds up, so Tyler Thomas really needs to pull something out of the bag here. He's pushed against the fence already. Enstone going in with a couple of knees, and he's taken the head. Oh no, he's let it go. Let it go.
Okay, like you said, Joe, nothing too exciting happening up against the side of the cage there. Tom is putting the pressure on with his head against his opponent and unloading a couple of those knees. But now he's dropping down for the takedown.
It looks like Thomas was attempting the Kimura then.
So he's pulling that single leg up. Let's see if he does what he did last time. He's going for the ankle pick. There you go.
Lovely stuff.
Whip the ankle out there and brought his opponent to the mat. Now what he needs to do, his opponent's popping up on his knees. He needs to sprawl out there and pop round and try and take the back and do some of those big punches like he did in the second round. Okay, that's it. Pressure in the head. Turn around and take the back. Oh, his opponent spinning round and regaining his full guard. He's got one butterfly hook in there. Let's see what he can do. Oh no,
he's taken that out.
He's closed his guard. Nathan Webb interrupting the action there. I think it was either a glove or a mouthpiece, something like that. Okay, so Tom's got his opponent's head pressed up against the fence, and I think what we're looking for right now is he's going to be looking to do some strikes to try and finish this off.
Tyler's got some strikes of himself there, but he doesn't look in a comfortable position.
Yeah, he certainly doesn't look like he's got. I mean, he is attacking off his back though.
Yeah.
He is striking off his back. He has got a couple of marks on above his right eye, which indicate that he has taken some solid punches.
Yeah.
He's certainly going to feel that one in the morning, Joe. But now look, Tom's on his feet. He's stacking up. Stop taking that posture. So what he needs to do here, he needs to press up, he needs to posture up and get some distance between him so he can get some effective strikes going on. Either that, or he needs to turn him round, pass his guard, and then get into a more effective position to look for submissions.
Okay, some big punches now from Tom Enstone. But he's being held back by Thomas. He's doing the best he can to defend.
There was a nice little 1-2 off the back there. Tyler landed a nice little cheeky 1-2 off his back. Obviously without the weight behind them and the hip behind them, they're not as effective. And obviously Tom is dominating the round, but the fight is still in Tyler.
And that's going to be it.
He was looking for a triangle just before the bell went. So again, you know, Tom maintained top position. I'd say it's another solid 10-9 round. I'd give that fight 30-27 in favour of Tom Enstone. Well, let's see what the judges think.